Hi there, YouTube. I'm Craig here with Bill and Antonio, and we are the Social Vultures. And tonight, guys, I want to talk about history. More specifically, history in the entertainment industry.
All right, let's go.
That's a big thing that we like to talk about, you know,
Sure.
Movies, music, TV shows. So if there was any point in time and any place that you go back to, right, in regards to the entertainment industry, what point in time would it be? You know, to witness something.
So many moments in history you want to be a part of.
Yeah, there'd be a lot. I'd like to go back and weasel my way into George Lucas's original production of Star Wars.
Oh man, I was going to say that, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely, yep.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, he wasn't really anybody big at the time, and you probably could have been like, "I'll work for free, man. I don't know who you are."
And just see his struggles, what he had to go through, how many times he was
just to be part of that would be pretty cool.
That'd be great. Oh yeah, for sure. I would like to go back to when you were doing Planet of the Apes, the original Planet of the Apes.
Yep.
You know, just because, like Star Wars, a lot of studios said, "No, we'll pass." But of course, Fox, the champions of let's take a chance on this, they did give him so much money to do a little test footage. They stole that. They got Chucky Heston on, and beautiful.
Yep.
And that makeup's still impressive.
Exactly.
What about you?
You know what? I like to go back. I like to see H.P. Lovecraft start his first, you know, books, like getting into the whole Cthulhu mythos, you know, figuring out that entirely new horrifying universe that he creates. I'd love to be there, just in the parlor, kind of looking over his shoulder and like,
there's a lot of
that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of authors I would like to go back and befriend.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. Bram Stoker.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I love Bram Stoker.
Or Stephen King throwing his first novel in the garbage.
Yeah.
His wife retrieved it and said in the direction, like, it was in the garbage.
And if it's just to broaden it a little, if there was just somebody I'd like to go back and meet, it might be a little stereotypical, but I'd love to meet Marilyn Monroe. Because to me, Marilyn Monroe is the reason she's become an icon of Hollywood. I don't think is because she was a beautiful woman that was very popular in the movies. I think it's because she perfectly represents all the good and all the bad about Hollywood.
Yeah.
And all the mystery there too with her.
Yeah. There was something.
The president and all that
something
stuff,
very alluring, and I don't mean that in a like attractive sexual way. There was something else about, like I watch her movies. I'll watch, especially 7 Year Itch for me is the big one, and there's just something about her. It really is that thing of somebody that just had it.
Yeah.
That when they were in front of that lens, there was something universal that clicked on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to do that.
I'd like to go back to the bullpen in the 60s and, you know, meet Jack Kirby at the height of his power.
Yeah.
And I just wanted, because Jack Kirby to me...
Oh, geez. I wonder what he's going to talk about now. I wonder what reference you're going to make.
I want to see how he was really treated, Jack Kirby. Him and Stan together.
Yeah.
I love Stan Lee. I got no problem with Stan. Because without Stan Lee, there's no Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
Starting from the 70s to present day with Spider-Man, the Hulk, and everything. But at the same time, I want to see if everything is true that's been written about Jack Kirby. Because you can only go so much with reading multiple publications.
Sure.
I want to see, because Kirby had problems with Lee, Ditko had problems with Lee. At one point, they didn't even talk anymore. The work was going back through mediators. And finally he said he just left because because he was the editor, but I want to be there to see everything that happened. So I can see for myself instead of reading it, well then Jack and Stan disagreed on this, then Stan did, I want to see for myself. Did that really happen?
Well, you see, like I think that we're all sort of coming to the question at a different way, because for me it's like, I want to be there when history is created. I want to say that I can
the bullpen history is being created.
That's why I said the Star Wars part.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that is history, because the bullpen, that's where it all came from.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not, hey, I'm not slighting your answer by it, but it seems to me that you're like, I want to get to the bottom of this, like what you had said about Marilyn Monroe. I want to analyze, you know, this individual.
Well, I didn't want to analyze Marilyn. I just want to be in the presence.
Okay.
But at the same time, you're a part of it. You can also... You want to be a part of greatness, but at the same time, you can also answer questions of what's going on at the same time. Because everything, you got Iron Man, you got Thor, you got the Hulk, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, everything coming out from from Lee and Kirby.
Yes.
It would just be, even aside from that, it'd be cool just to have lived in that golden age of comics.
I even told Craig, I would go back to the 70s. Such a rustic area.
I love this.
I love the 70s.
I'm so glad I was born when I was because I loved growing up in the 70s. I loved it.
A lot of good, great stuff came out of the 70s. A lot of,
Well, I mean, for film, it'd be a tough argument to try and find a better decade.
Yeah. Go back, when
there's arguments for other decades,
but the
classic
70s,
days, but
you got The Godfather came out in the 70s, and just to see, and then
everything, all the filmmakers were such rebels, and everybody was taking chances. Would have been.
And you had a scandal with what's his name? What's the director?
Polanski.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
another great director. A lot of his best work from the 70s and that. Any period, it's like so much. What's the bet?
Polanski's in my opinion, is one of the few directors from that era that's still making great movies, aside from like Scorsese and Spielberg. Mm-hmm. But he's making little movies.
Yeah.
But like there's guys like Francis Ford Coppola that I love. Francis Ford Coppola, but his past few movies have been unbearable.
Godfather 3.
Don't even start.
It's not a good.
I like Godfather.
I can say that because I'm Italian, so that takes precedence. It wasn't a good film.
Can I go back using that word properly?
Huh?
I don't think you're using that word properly.
It doesn't matter. By now they know how I use my words, so
But actually, one of you guys mentioned Bram Stoker.
Yeah,
would be pretty cool. To sort of lean over the shoulder of Mary Shelley.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well,
sure.
exactly.
And the writing of Frankenstein.
Sure.
Well, and the whole the meeting in Geneva where a lot of the writers at the time got together.
That's right.
That's when basically Frankenstein.
And that was just a fireplace story, Frankenstein. She was telling to her husband and friends.
If you're going to talk about horror writers and being around them when they're creating stuff, then you might as well go back to Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh God.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
He'd be an interesting guy to hang around.
Even H.G. Wells, some of the stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Actually, again, with movies, that brings up another one. Is I'd love to go back and watch Orson Welles' work.
Yes.
The pipes in that boy. Goodness gracious. And Edgar Rice Burroughs, he had a lot of Tarzan.
Yeah, great stuff.
At the time, John Carter of Mars, And just, this is a kind of conversation, it's never going to end.
Yeah.
Because once you open one can of worms, look, you open another, another thing for,
It just makes us all nostalgic.
Well, because you're
being around, and for you, being around Gene Roddenberry around when Star Trek was being developed.
Sure. You know what? I'm so glad you mentioned that because I was thinking that at the beginning. It's like, Gene Roddenberry. I'd like to be there. But you know what? I would talk to Gene Roddenberry. I'd be like, hey, think about this. Maybe instead of this, do a bit of this.
But he was so limited too. A lot of stuff he wanted to do, he didn't want to do it because he was too cutting edge and too ahead of his time too.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you. I don't know how true this rumor is, but apparently, George Takei. He went to him, basically said, okay, so this is my situation. I'm gay, and unfortunately, this is the '60s. This is the '60s at the time.
You don't want to work in Hollywood anymore.
And Gene Roddenberry was apparently very supportive, and he said, listen, I would love to be able to address this in the show. I wish I could, but the realities at the time were that, come on, no
show.
We just.
And I believe the story because I believe anything that comes out of George's mouth.
Yeah,
he's the greatest.
In the Twilight Zone. Being around Rod
Sterling. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That's another great one.
But what's great, folks, that we'll be back with another episode of Social Vultures. Bill,
Craig,
Antonio, and we are
the Social Vultures.
Next time.